I like to mess around with my consoles. I like to take them apart. I like to modify them, mod them, and see what I can do to them. Can they play backup games? Can I add more memory to them? Can I do something cool with them? Change their power supply? But what about if you don't want to do anything like that? What about, let's say you have a console that's pretty much almost brand new. I mean, you probably took care of it. You put it in the box, you put it away, and you don't want to do any mod to it. Well, the PSx mem card is the best solution, especially for the PlayStation 1 and 2. This memory card can let you play backup games, imported games, and it acts as a memory card. Actually, it acts more than one memory card because it's like a virtual memory card where you can have more than one. And for many of you that are just either casual users or you're a collector, you're gonna want something like this. You're not gonna want to modify your system. So today, I want to go ahead and take a look at the PSxMemCard Generation 2.
PSxMemCard Gen2 is an optimized version based on the XD2 PSX open source project, designed to emulate PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 memory cards. This product allows users to store unlimited number of game saves, fully leveraging modern storage technology and eliminating the limitations of traditional memory card storage capacity. Unboxing, we get the PSX mem card. The quick start guide, and their invitation card. So now let's take a look at the features. PlayStation 1 support, you can create a virtual memory cards. They're all each 128 kilobytes for PS1 game saves and compatible with both PS1 and PS2. Supports launching free PSX boot using Unirom or Tony hacks. For the PlayStation 2, you can also create the virtual memory cards, which again is supported by the PS2 and the PlayStation, and supports launching free MacBoot, OpenTuna, and other exploits. The Game ID support. It can automatically detect running games and create dedicated virtual memory cards to help players save games and enhance their gaming experience. Unlimited storage. Supports micro SD cards from 1 gig to up to 500 gigs. Each 1 gig of storage provides enough space for 8,192 PS1 memory cards or 128 8 megs PlayStation 2 memory cards. Supports setting the size of the PS2 virtual memory cards ranging from 1 meg to up to 64 megs. Equipped with a 128 by 64 pixel OLED display to show the current system status. Navigate the settings menu easily with 2 front buttons, making operations more convenient. Convenient update functionality. Front-facing USB-C port for firmware updates, ensuring the device stays up to date. Now let's go ahead and set up the PSX mem card. Plug the USB-C cable into the PSX mem card. Navigate to menu, PS1 settings, and make sure the auto boot is set to yes. Unplug the USB-C cable, then plug it back in. After it restarts, the system will automatically create a boot folder. Now we can unplug the USB-C cable and go ahead and remove the SD card, and let's bring it to the computer. I will be using my Mac laptop, but you can also use a Windows PC to do this process. Once you plug in your SD card, open the root directory. Navigate to the memory cards folder. Then open the PS1 folder. Then the boot folder. Next, we are going to go to the free PSX boot GitHub page. I will provide the link below in the description. What we need to do is download the PS1 BIOS of your model. The model for the PS1 I'm using is SPCH 5501. Click on the slot 1 download link. Next, hover to the download raw file to click and download it. Once downloaded, we are going to copy that file to the boot directory of the SD card. Next, copy the name of the current file in the boot directory and delete it. Finally, we can rename the downloaded raw file by pasting the name we copied of the old file. This will allow the PS1 to boot backups and imported games. Eject the SD card and put the SD card back on the PSxMemCard. And let's go run a test. Now that we have taken a look at all the features and we set up the PSxMemCard, let's boot up a backup disk. Booting a backup disk or imported game is very simple. With your PS1 disk tray open, turn it on and let it boot to the main menu. Once there, go into the memory card option. You will notice that it will load the Uni-ROM. Once loaded, close the CD tray and press R1 on the controller to boot the game. You can ignore the remove the free PSX boot memory card reminder. But there we go, guys. With all this process done, you no longer need to do this again. Unless, of course, you wipe out the SD card, but you've seen how simple it is to set all this up. Now you can easily boot your backup games or your imported games. There is no need for mod chips anymore as well, so you can just go ahead and do it from this memory card. Now I'm gonna go ahead and make another video for the PlayStation 2 since it's kind of out of the scope of this one to do the PS2. Because there's a couple ways you can go about doing for the PlayStation 2 booting up the games. But I just wanted to showcase the PlayStation 1, how easy and simple it is to do. Now, one thing you got to keep in mind is that you might be asking yourself, well, can I just put an ISO file or a bin file and load it from the memory card into the PS1? And the answer is no. Unless, of course, in the future they fix that, you're gonna have to just use the X Station for that sort of thing. But you can easily just go ahead and play your backup CDRs. And I also recommend getting a CDR that has the die close to the original PlayStation disc. If you've seen my PSNE video, you'll see the CDRs that I like to buy. They resemble vinyl disc. Those play flawlessly. Is pretty much one of the ones I'm using right now as well to demo this. But this is a very simple, easy process. It's the best plug and play option I could find that's available currently for the PlayStation 1. And this will also work for the PS1, the mini ones, and on the older models as well. So it doesn't matter which model. This will work regardless, this is why this mod is pretty much universal, you could say, to all the models. And I highly recommend it, especially if you're a collector or, like I said, a casual user. You're gonna love this. But again, guys, this is awesome. And I'll definitely be making another video for the PlayStation 2, since there is a couple ways we can go about doing that one.
Well, there you guys have it. The PSxMemCard Gen2. The best plug-and-play solution out there for the PlayStation 1 and 2, allowing you to play backup games, imported games, and the ability to have more than one memory card at once. This is the best plug-and-play solution out there for any collector or casual user. And even if you have a modded console, it is worth having as well. So guys, thank you for watching the video. Please like the video, hype, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.